Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So today we have an affiliate video. This is one of the products that was sent to me a while back from 4Patriots. We are affiliated with them. This is the 4Patriots water cooler filtration system. This thing's freaking amazing. I've used it all the time. We just recently had to rely on this to filter out all of our rainwater because our well went down for a few days and we needed to, have drinkable water, clean drinkable water. Now, with this, guys, it comes with two of these buckets, one to fill up with and one to put your filter in. Very simple. It's just a wing nut that goes onto the end of the filter. I usually just put my gasket on this side too, that way the filter itself sits flatter. It doesn't sit there and rock back and forth. And that's your filter. You pour your water in and let it filter out as a gravity filter, and it filters down into the cooler itself. This thing works amazing, works great against chemicals, pesticides. Your bacteria is the main key, especially out here, because the water source that I've been drinking from, well, I'm fixing to show you that one. It's nasty. Oh man, it's nasty. And I know there's all kind of bacteria growing in that stuff. Last thing I want is get dysentery out here. So the last 3 days we've been using this. I feel fine. The water tastes very clean, comes out very clean. The odor that's coming from that little water hole that I'm getting water from is nasty out there. I mean, it smells like Mississippi mud. It's bad. It's bad. It stinks. But when the water comes out, actually comes out very clear and drinkable. So anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to empty this out and we're going to start filtering some of that nasty water that we got out there. So what we're going to do is collect our water from right here, this old nasty looking stuff. Yeah, this is what we're going to be drinking. Now, one of the tips I want to point out, guys, if your bucket can't get deep enough in there to collect the water, you can always use a dry bag, so they're always flat. You can always pick it up that way. If it's a shallow spot, I've shown on our channel digging it out, letting it fill up with water, then you can actually get a pot or something like that in there. But you can also use your t-shirt. Okay, you can take a t-shirt, submerge it in, wring it out in your bucket, and eventually you fill up that bucket to transport to your water filter. Now, I've already scouted this area out, but you should always be mindful of water moccasins. All right, this is a source of water not only for you but animals. Also, if this was deeper and a little bit larger, since I'm in Florida, I'd be looking out for gators too. But I've already scouted this area out, make sure there's no reptiles swimming around and lurking and waiting on me, and clear out a little spot here. As you guys can see, there's all kind of plant life and stuff like that growing in here, which is good. But due to possible chemical contaminations, mainly bacteria is what I'm really worried about. All the bacteria. That's why we're going to be using a water filter to filter everything out. Yummy. So what we're going to do, we're going to transfer all this into our dry bucket, our dry bag, excuse me. That way we have extra water to carry back at camp and not have to come out here so many times to get water to filter out. This is a 10-liter dry bag, and usually I get about 6 to 7 liters of water when I fill these up. That way I can always lock them and not have to worry about them spilling everywhere. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. All right, so inside your cooler, you've got this little lid here. Flip it upright, set your filter, your little spigot in one of these holes, lock in place. Now, get that good old nasty water here. One of the things I want to point out to you guys, so this comes with a lid that you use with filtering. Now, what I've done in the past, but my t-shirt's actually dirty right now, so I don't want to use that. I laid a shirt over this, locked this down, just to help catch some of the debris from the water going in, to help quit, you know, help with the aid of not clogging up my filter so bad. And we're gonna pour this down in there. It's nasty, guys. I could use a t-shirt or cloth and help filter out some of this water, but let's say you don't have that available. Let's say you got to just filter the water just as it is. Man, that is some nasty, gunky stuff. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna let that run its course, and I'm gonna throw the camera in there so I can show you guys how this filter works. You might need a flashlight, so we'll put one down in here. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some water here. First, I got to clean up my cup. Might be a good idea. All right, no smell. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys in and show you how clear this is running. Yeah, very nice. Oh, in case you didn't see how clear it was, here we go. Yeah. That is a big difference from what we did have. Big difference. So having clean, drinkable water is definitely key for survival. Now, if you guys remember, there should be a pop-up there for you, one of our last camping trips. I was operating with a Sawyer camp filter, used them for years, but I ran into an issue where my camp filter clogged up. I couldn't clear it. It just stopped. And I ran into an issue, drinkable water. So basically I was boiling everything. I was running everything through a 3-tier survival water filter made out of charcoal, sand, and reindeer moss as a pre-filter. And then I was boiling everything that we had to drink. So that takes a lot. Always having to boil water, especially as hot as it is down here in Florida, it takes a very long time to do. Having something like this you can set up in camp, you just collect your water, set it up, walk away, and then you have clean, drinkable water. Yeah, freaking awesome. Now, with this, I've shown the inside of this before. It's got 4 plugs. You can actually set up 4 water filters inside this if you wanted to, 4 of those ceramic filters. Now, with one filter, and this depends on how mucky and everything your water is, how dirty it is, all right, as far as debris and stuff like that. On relatively clean, like this retention hole that we have here we're collecting our water from, it takes me about 2 hours with one filter to filter out one of these buckets. All right, now the more filters you have, the faster your water filtration process actually is. It filters out quicker. But with everything, guys, like I said, we are affiliated with 4Patriots. I always put that disclaimer up and let you know. Anytime you purchase something through our affiliate links, we make a small commission. It doesn't cost you anymore. It's just a way of you're getting supplies for yourself and you're also helping out us at the same time. So it's a win-win for everybody. If you go to the website, they do have replacement filters. They also, of course, have this along with long-term food stores like we've been showing, the 4Patriots foods. Really love them. They're actually very good tasting. I was concerned when I first got them. I was worried about trying to cook it and everything out in the woods, you know, throw it in a bug out bag, stuff like that. It's very simple. Boil up your water, and most of the meals is like you stir cook it for 20 minutes. All right, if you got a campfire going, and I've shown the StarFire Stove where we're just using twigs, build up a coal bed, and we cook with that. Simple. I'm already in camp anyway. All right, so if you're planning out your meals, if you're doing breakfast, you're doing a late night meal, whatever, You just start a little fire inside that thing with your twigs. No big deal at all. You cook up anything, make your coffee, water, whatever it is you want to. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Oh, in case you're wondering if I'm actually filtering out this water because I keep on drinking water. All right, let me go and show you this. Very good. Let me go ahead and show you what we're filtering out. Yeah, we're filtering that stuff out. This is our second bucket. And then it's coming out. I don't know if it's going to show up in my cup here because it's got coffee stains and everything else. But yeah, it comes out very, very clear. Very, very nice. So that is why we teamed up with 4Patriots to make very good products. Definitely go check them out, guys. Again, we are affiliated with them. If you decide to purchase through us, we make a small commission. We've always been open about everything. I like their products a lot. You guys are going to be seeing a lot more products that I'll be doing reviews on because I love their products. I'm very honored that they accepted me into their affiliate program. Guys, they got some great stuff in there. As a matter of fact, you can probably see our sun kettle over there. Yeah, when it's not all cloudy like this right here, yeah, that stuff, the sun kettle works very well. It really does. We've done test reviews on that, showed that. Also the XO version where it's got more mass, so you can actually boil more water up. So yeah, we're just going to shut this down, keep some of the more extra debris out. Man, that is some scummy looking water. That's nasty. But I'm drinking it because I've already run so many tests with this filter on all kind of different types of water. I've never gotten sick. This thing works amazing, especially fighting bacteria. You know, last thing you want is get dysentery out in the woods. It sucks. I've had it twice. It sucks. I've never had it with the 4Patriots. One was intentional. I was doing some survival training that wanted you to feel what dysentery sets up in. Well, obviously that course is no longer available and that business went up. And I do not recommend ever giving yourself dysentery intentionally. It sucks. The second time was unintentional. I was thirsty as can be. The water looked clear. It was a running water. Drank from a stream, and about 3 days in, I got sick. So yeah, that was bad. Having water filtration on hand, something you can set up at your home, in camp, it's freaking awesome. All right, guys. Talk to y'all later.